the Evergreen Media Network Studios, brought to you by Evergreen Media, creating cohesive marketing campaigns. Evergreen Media in Vero Beach.
Welcome to Classic Car Radio in Vero Beach. I am Keith McDonald, last time I checked, and we're here with the whole team. Todd Byron, say hello, Todd.
Hello.
Steve Charbonneau, who was with me last week.
Hello.
Welcome back, Steve. And Mike Carano.
Hey, what's
back
going
from
on?
New York.
Back from New York.
Back from New York.
New York.
Yeah.
Picked up his accent again. It's horrible.
Yeah,
it's just
tough.
horrible.
Tough
He had
thing
all
to
that
do.
New York pizza and
it was good.
lots of water.
A lot of water.
A lot of water there. So anyway, we are back full force now. We used to be American Car Classics. We are now just Classic Car Radio right here in Vero Beach and beyond. And we stream live on live stream, the Jesse live stream, and then YouTube
Live
and
stream, Facebook, YouTube,
Facebook right now.
and
In
wherever
fact,
you get
live.
podcasts. Yeah.
And we do podcasts as well. So
Oh, we're all over,
we're
the internet.
2 o'clock on Saturdays, right? On
That's right.
WAXE 107.9 FM.
Yes,
right here in beautiful Vero Beach, Florida.
Got it.
Right? So,
Absolutely.
Todd, before we even jump into news or anything, you went to Chattanooga, big motor festival up there. What happened?
Yeah.
You flew back in a jet, a
Yeah.
private jet.
Hey, you know, when you got his money, you can.
No, I got friends that go. Yeah, it was good. Really good. A lot of cars, a lot of racing, Mecum.
Celebs.
Celebrities, a lot of celebrities.
Yeah.
And, yeah, tons of them. They had the B-52s play on
Oh,
Friday
really?
night.
Cool. That's cool.
Yep. And overall, it was really good. Every year it gets better and better.
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of really nice cars.
that's true. About most successful car shows, they get better every year.
Yep. And Brian Redmond's Targa 66 took over the race.
Mhm. Oh, yeah.
the-
I saw the photos.
Yeah, so they kind of sanction it through them. So rather than Byron doing it, they did it. So it turned out really well.
Good.
And did you bring anything home? There was a Mecum auction last time you went. You came home with a truck. Did you bring anything home?
No,
Nothing.
Julie's not going to allow that.
He's a sheep farmer now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
He's got to bring home sheep.
Well, last time I saw you, you were going to put up a new garage. Did you do that yet?
Yeah,
That's up.
that's it.
Oh, so you got plenty of room now for cars.
I got plenty of room.
No, those are for donkeys. Those are for the donkeys.
He's got all the room in the world now.
That's
Yeah.
it. Good.
Unbelievable. No, I'm making fun of you. I'm kind of jealous. I'd like to be a farmer, too.
I like it. It's my own little paradise out there. Sanctuary.
Yeah, it is. It's very nice.
Yeah, Ron said that it's grown so much they actually had the dinner going down the street because they
Yeah.
couldn't fit everybody in the hall.
Yeah.
So they had to put tables going down the main street where the stage used to be.
Wow.
It was
Oh,
like
Chattanooga?
100 or 200 tables at 10
Wow.
Wow.
at $5,000 a table.
Not too bad. So they had a good
So-
time out there.
What it did is they raised money for Erlanger neuroscience,
Right.
Yeah, for
So-
dementia and Alzheimer's and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Alzheimer's?
stroke victims and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
That's good.
It's
Very
really
good.
good cause, and it was really a lot of fun.
That's good. That's great.
I miss it.
And so, Steve, you got another Chevelle.
I did.
Is it an SS or is it just a Chevelle?
Just a Chevelle. It's
Yeah.
a clone.
But what are you going to do? Oh, it's a clone. Are you going to put anything in it or is it already well equipped?
Doesn't need nothing.
Yeah?
It's all set to go.
Put
Just
the
a good
key in
detail.
it.
Yeah, it's got a big block in it, AC. It's got a Rosso Turbo 400 with a gear vendors in it, coil-over suspension. She's ready to go.
Good.
Beautiful.
Great. Good to hear.
Boy.
And what did you buy, Mr.?
I didn't buy anything. It was given to me. It's
You got that.
I broke down and
What
I
year- what
finally
year is
got a
it?
Pontiac, a 64 Pontiac Le Mans convertible.
Unreal. Are you going to put money into it or just going to?
Yeah, I'm going to have to, because on the way home, of course, our friend Tommy Gore was towing it
Yeah.
on his trailer. And what happens is my cousin, before he gave it to me, says, not for nothing, this car is cursed. It's like Christine.
Really?
There's a lot of things going on. It's always cursed. I said, yeah, don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Well, coming back from New York, a deer jumps out, hits the car.
That car, not the tow vehicle,
It
but the car.
like banged off the back end of Tommy Gore's truck,
Yeah.
then hit the front fender, broke the fender, the taillight, flipped over the car, and hit another F-150 that was passing him. Yeah. So it did a lot of damage.
They killed a deer.
Yeah, I think he killed the deer. I think. So maybe it is cursed.
Oh, so I'm not taking that deer meat you brought in here.
So yeah, it's a '64 Pontiac convertible, Le Mans. It looks
Nice,
like a
though.
GTO.
What's it in primer right now?
It's all in primer, but it needs some work.
Yeah.
Needs some work. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, ever since the fender got crushed from the deer.
So you could paint that car with your beard you grew. That
There you
thing's,
go.
that
I
thing's
can just
something
dip
else.
it,
Look
dip
at
it,
that.
dip it right in the paint and just.
What, did you swing by Duck Dynasty
Yeah,
on the
there you
way
go.
down and want to talk to those dudes?
Well, I was
too,
in
or-
Kentucky for a while. I fit right in, so it wasn't too bad. So and then the 55's in for paint.
Yeah. Oh,
It
good.
should be coming back soon, I think. I bought all my trim to the trim lady over in Sebastian, Janine. She
Oh,
did a-
yeah. I
did a
heard she was really good, right?
fantastic job on the trim. It looks brand new.
Wow.
So if anybody needs any of the chrome, it's not chrome, stainless steel only. She doesn't do chrome.
Actually, there's a Tech Talk question today about that.
Oh yeah,
So when we go to Tech Talk, you'll have the answer
yeah.
already.
She doesn't.
So
she
you
doesn't
guys
do it,
already
so.
know about her anyway, right?
Yeah.
I think we
Yeah.
all do.
Yeah.
It was my first bang on the old.
On the thing?
Every show I whack this thing and I bleed to death.
Yeah.
But
So yeah, we took the 55 apart. We ended up finding out that it had 2 floors in it. So we had to cut the floors out. Got a whole brand new floor from Real Deal Steel, which is I'm wearing their shirt up in
Okay.
Sanford. He does a great any kind of 55 Chevy. In fact, they're building the 5 millionth 55 Chevy right now. It's going to be all gold. The frame is gold. The car is gold. It's going to be completely gold. It's going to travel
Wow.
all throughout the country to different car shows. I think they were getting ready to bring it to SEMA if it
Okay.
got done.
yeah,
Yeah, and he's Brian's up in Sanford. He has Camaro bodies. Just take him home. He was trying to sell me a 55 convertible body that he ordered for a customer. And the customer said, you know what, I can't use it right now. Give me a couple. So he wants to sell this 55 convertible. It's absolutely beautiful. Brand new steel. It's just sitting there on the frame. Just wants to get rid of it.
wow.
So if anybody wants a 55 convertible, give them a call up at Real Deal Steel
In Sanford, of course.
in Sanford. Yep. And
Okay,
that's-
you want to do some news?
Yeah, go ahead. What do you
What
got?
the heck?
What do you got?
Well, let's go to. We always go to Hemmings first. There's a video there of a barn find. They found a DeLorean in a barn, and it's a real barn find. It had a really thick coat of dust in it, and they got inside it, and there were some mice running around.
Oh, that's typical.
But yeah, it's typical. But what they found was it only had 977 original miles
Wow.
on that car. So, and the interior was actually, despite the rodents,
Right.
it was in really good shape. So,
Todd's a big fan of DeLorean.
I can't stand them.
I didn't know that about you. I didn't know that. All these years, I didn't know that.
Renault.
So no wonder you haven't chimed in on this.
Yeah, he's a big fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can. It's hard to work on this stainless steel, right? You have to.
Well, that ain't.
Can't really.
That's the least
not
of the
it.
problem.
Oh,
when,
yeah, I
when
know.
you put a
They're
Renault
underpowered.
power plant in them,
Yeah,
they're garbage.
I know.
Yeah. Was that the video Jesse just put up? Was that a video you just put up,
Yeah,
Jesse?
he puts up videos now. That
Nice.
Yeah.
There
so
it is.
DeLoreans and stuff. Yeah. Who
Well,
wants to
that's a
look at
Suburban.
us?
That's a Suburban, but that's all right.
No, nobody.
They're probably
good. Oh, there's
dragging
a-
it out.
Yeah,
There.
They're towing that. They're towing.
They're towing
that's
it right
probably
over
the one.
It's going back to the
I was going to
future.
say it's heading to Todd's.
Head's in Todd's house. He
better
loves
not.
working
Yeah.
on those things.
Look at the rats running around.
Yeah, look at that
Oh, yeah.
thing.
That's a Democrat.
Yeah, holy
Yeah.
cow.
Okay, don't
Yeah.
mistake rats for they're one and the same. Oh, I guess we're not supposed to be political.
Right.
All right, let's keep going. So they arrived at the barn, and the DeLorean was stored inside. They opened up the door, and the first thing they saw, of course, as I mentioned, the mouse scurrying across the console in the middle. But the leather seats, dash, and instrument panel were all looked like new.
Wow.
You know, because it only had the 977 miles. So there were 8,600 DeLorean DMC-12s built. Todd hates all 8,600 apparently,
Yeah.
but only 6,500 are remaining. And in the latest auction, Well, the basic the average is about 56,500
Yeah.
at the auctions for these DeLoreans.
Yeah,
so.
I think that's a little light.
Yeah.
I think they've gone a lot higher from what I've
You
seen.
think so?
Yeah, I've
Well,
seen
this is a
them-
brand new article just written
Yeah, I've seen some going in the
on
80s,
Hemmings, which is
80s.
very dependable.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think you're totally wrong, Mike. Sorry,
All right,
but
all
you know
right.
you are Italian.
I'm not wrong too much.
If they've been going for around 80, this particular one, if they got it running and it's as nice as they say at 977 miles, I think can go pretty good.
think
yeah,
it's gonna
it
go
should
pretty
go
good.
pretty
Yeah.
high. Yeah,
Mhm.
and that guy's going to restore it and sell it. He's not going to keep it. He's a collector of something else I read, but
Oh, I
I
would
didn't.
get rid of
I
it,
didn't put
too.
all the info. Yeah,
Right.
All right, so what do we got for time? Oh, we're going to do one more quick one before we go to break. General Motors, believe it or not, they're delaying the start of the EV truck production in Michigan plant due to lack of demand. Go figure.
Right.
Right?
I think even Ford slowed down a little bit too. They closed. Did they close a couple of their EV plants, or they just weren't getting?
It's just not.
I think they're all
They're not
closed right
building
now.
them.
They're
right?
slowing them down. They're slowing down. They're just not. Everyone. Nobody. Who wants an EV pickup?
None of them are working. They're all on strike.
Yeah, well, that
Yeah.
too.
Right.
But
Yeah.
still, this plant's shutting down, and they're taking 1,000 workers, and they're going to move them over to other plants
Mhm.
because they're not. The demand has dropped. All the guys or people, I should say, that want to pick an EV pickup truck, they bought them already. Now
Right.
all of a sudden, the big hubbub, it's all over with, and now they're finding out that all these EVs they're making, they're sitting on the lots. All the dealers are going crazy. They can't move them,
That's because
and
they
they're way
realize,
overpriced.
they realize how much junk they actually are.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
Yeah.
You drive 350 miles as long as you're not towing something,
Right.
and then you got to charge it for what? A couple of years, maybe.
Probably at least 8 hours.
Yeah.
Even on a supercharger, you got time.
Right. Right.
Do you,
I
work,
like EVs as much as I do DeLoreans.
Oh, do you really? Yeah.
Yeah.
do you work
Me
on any
too.
of those, Steve? Steve, you do any EV
Sure.
work over there? No.
Haven't had any in yet. We
Nothing.
did the Ion one. I think it's a Hyundai. The
Right.
electric-
Yeah.
Ionic.
Yeah, because
Ion.
another shop refused to work on it, so the insurance adjusted it. We know brought it over to us.
Okay. All right, we're going to do a quick break. And when we get back, we'll have some more news. We'll have some automotive history for all you history buffs. And we are Classic Car Radio. We'll be right back. Thanks.
Offering 24/7 emergency services, Joe Scazzari Roof Services Consulting offers prompt handling of homeowners' insurance claims and has been serving the Treasure Coast for over 40 years. Scazzari's roofing experts can fabricate and install standing seam metal roofs on site, saving you thousands of dollars. And for those do-it-yourselfers, they can cut and fabricate your metal roof and deliver it right to your home or job site. Got a flat roof? Scazzari Roofing and Consulting specializes in all commercial and residential flat roofing systems. State certified and licensed, Scazzari Roofing and Consulting is family-owned and operated. Check out their website at roofservicesconsulting.com or give them a call at 772-388-7453 or toll free at 888-675-8106. Happy holidays from Scazzari Roofing and Consulting Contractors.
Waves Auto Spa, known as Vero's fastest and finest. A car wash known for their quality equipment and attention to detail by a friendly and courteous staff. Waves offers soft cloth technology, and a top-notch detail center will help preserve the value of your car. Waves now offers windshield chip repair, and in most cases, it doesn't cost you a dime. Spend less time and get a better quality experience for you and your car at Waves Auto Spa, US 1 Vero Beach, across from Kmart Plaza. Open 7 days a week.
If you operate a small business, you need services like payroll, tax compliance, HR tools, and other resources. You need Complete Employee Solutions. Vero Beach has a team of professionals, including Anthony Sammons, Matt McCain, and Jennifer Comer, who saw the need for competent payroll, HR, and employee leasing services. Call Complete Employee Solutions at 772-978-7277 or visit their website at CompleteEmployeeSolutions.com.
Blue Dolphin Pools strives to provide quality service with a well-trained staff in the field and in the office. They want you to know that your pool or spa investment means much more to them than just another account. They believe you have entrusted them with your investment, and they'll do their best to see that it stays in top condition. Blue Dolphin Pool has been in business over 35 years, setting them apart from the competition. Residential or commercial, Blue Dolphin will keep you in the swim. 567-5853.
Not yet. Oh. Okay. Welcome back. I'm used to like 30 seconds of music before
that
when we
was
did
a
it
short
before.
one there.
Welcome back to Classic Car Radio. I'm here with Mike Carano, Steve Charbonneau, and Todd Byron, and I'm
So
going to check my license. I think I'm Keith McDonald still. Anyway, we're doing the news that I looked up today, and it was pretty easy actually today. Some weeks I can't find any news, but this week I found a lot. It was pretty good.
Right.
So we talked about the delayed truck production. Anyone else want to throw anything about that out?
Yeah, I'm just not interested in the electric truck.
Yeah, I don't think many guys
any
are.
of them.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the Rivian. I mean, it looked pretty nice.
Yeah.
I mean, one flew past me on 95, so I guess it got some pickup to it.
No, they do. Definitely.
They're all-wheel drive. I guess each wheel has its own motor on it. So.
Even the new design
really? Okay.
Prius flies now, they say.
Oh yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm just not interested in it.
Yeah.
Well, there's a big write-up, too. One of the higher-up executives from Ford got one of the EV trucks and then was going across somewhere to go. He was towing a small boat, and he couldn't even make it 107 miles. And
Yeah.
he
Right.
blasted it.
Yeah. I saw some of that.
And
Yeah.
he come out and blasted it. He's
Yeah.
like, this is the most ridiculous truck ever.
Yeah, Consumer Reports said the same thing. Once you put a tow behind it, forget it. You're going to get like 100 miles out of it.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
So you got to be careful.
All right. I won't get political on this. We'll just
Keep going.
Yeah.
we've got to stay non-political.
Mhm.
So what do you got here? The
All right. So
ugliest
anyway,
American cars?
no, I'm going to jump over to the other page.
Go ahead.
No, we'll stay in order here.
All right, go ahead.
The ugliest American cars are on jalopnik.com, and I don't agree with most of it, but there are a couple in here that are dogs.
Ford Mustang, Ford Maverick.
Just every Ford made.
All the Fords, yeah, just throw all the Fords together. They have the 92 through 96 Buick Skylark. It was kind of a jelly bean kind of thing. The first generation Valiant and Dodge Lancer, they're basically the same body, right? That was a Jesse. I can't hear myself very well.
Was the Valiant on like a Dart?
Yeah, it was
Dart kind of
original.
thing?
Yeah, way back.
And then I think they changed the name of the Duster back to Valiant, right? Didn't they?
Yeah,
do
they
that?
did.
I think so,
they
yeah.
Yeah,
did,
in
yeah.
the 70s they did that.
So the Valiant, the first generation, like the 62, 63 Valiant,
Right.
yeah. And the Dodge Lancer was the same body, basically, just a Dodge versus a Plymouth. The PT Cruiser, my buddy Fred drives one. Fun little car. I went to Mecum in it. It's not a bad little car.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're the ugliest, but they're not the prettiest either. But Fred likes his.
Now what you got the 2024 Chevy Silverado?
Yeah,
What's
this
the matter with
guy.
that?
These guys picked out the HD, the 2500 HD, and the problem is they just made it look like a GMC grill. It went all the way down to the bumper, and it's all chrome.
Right.
And they just think it looks gaudy, like a big trinket, and it
Gotcha.
does in a way. But the regular Silverado looks okay, but
Right.
What's wrong with it?
That doesn't
I
look
mean,
that
it
bad.
doesn't look too bad.
Looks better
No,
than that
I don't
Ford
think so,
got
but
in my
this is
garage.
Jalopnik.
Yeah, right.
Once again, I don't want to get political, but Jalopnik
trucks
used
look
to
the
belong
same.
to Gawker.
Yeah.
Look at the Tundras, all the F-150s. They all look like
They
that.
all like
I
that
know,
now.
I know. They're picking on GM, I guess.
Yeah.
Tesla Cybertruck, I'll agree with that. That thing's a mess.
Did they even come out with that?
Yeah, they're out.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Yeah.
one.
Well, I don't think you're going to see a lot of them. Would you buy one if you wanted a pickup truck?
No,
We already
no.
talked about that.
Yeah, not going to do it.
Yeah, I think
We're
so.
not gonna
That
do
was
that.
came out in one of the movies.
There it is on the screen right now.
the
It's
heck is
beautiful.
that
That's
thing?
supposed
What
to
was
be
that movie? Judge
pickup
Dredd. That's what
truck.
it looks like. One of those things
Right.
in there.
Yeah. And let's see, we have the AMC Matador. I'll agree with that. Mike, you're an AMC guy.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with the Matador.
It was ugly. It was definitely ugly.
He looks like a Maverick.
It was uglier than my
Extended
ex-sister-in-law.
There it is. Look
That's
at
one
that thing.
ugly car.
Hey, look at that's sharp looking. Hey, look at that.
It looks like a hatchback Maverick extended.
Yeah.
The front
Look at
nose
it.
kind of has a
Stretched out pacer.
Pinto.
I was going to say the front fenders.
front is a
and-
Pinto.
Looks like a
Yeah.
Pinto.
Pinto.
Yeah.
It's definitely a front Pinto.
I wonder if they
look.
blow up like a Pinto.
Right.
All right, then the Dodge,
I bet you.
the late 50s, early 60s Mercury Comet. Let's say 1960 Mercury Comet, if Jesse's going to put that up there.
That's like a Falcon, though, ain't it?
Man, you're quick at pulling
Yeah,
that thing
there
out.
it is.
You're like a
No.
computer whiz over there.
The car was so ugly that they didn't put their name on it. They didn't put Mercury
I
on the
don't blame
car.
them.
Really?
That's a
They just
lame
put
looking
Comet.
ride.
It was still a carryover with the wings, from the 50s.
Yeah.
Edsel Pacer, and of course, the Pontiac Aztec. Now, everyone loves the Aztec because that's what Walt White drove in all through the whole series of, until he got the sports car in Breaking Bad.
Oh, really? I
he had
never
that
saw
lime green Aztec through the whole
Yeah.
show.
Really? That is an
And,
ugly car, man.
It's ugly. And they used to come with a camper back. You could put the back up, and then the tent would build out off it.
Really?
So you could sleep in the back of it. You put the seats down, you put the tent up, you put the hatch up, and pretty fun thing, I guess. You go camping in your Aztec. But there you go. There's your 10 ugliest according to Jalopnik. I never agree with those guys
Right.
because they once again, I can't be political, but put it this way: they used to be owned by Gawker, and Gawker got shut down 10 years ago for stuff they did. We didn't.
Hulk Hogan shut him down.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Hulk Hogan sued the crap
Sued
out
the
of him.
crap out
Yeah,
of him.
you remember. That's
made
good, Mike.
Millions of dollars off of him.
You're not as dumb as you look.
Yeah, see, I'm good.
Okay.
What else you got?
All right, SUVs. The new SUVs are worse for the planet than 10-year-old SUVs.
Really?
So they did a check. And this was actually done in Great Britain, but they did in the UK. They did a check on how much
Emissions.
Emission comes out. The actual weight. You know how they weigh. I don't know how they weigh car emissions, but they do. And so the 2011 through 2016, the average car emissions were 120 grams per kilometer. And the newer cars are 130 grams per kilometer. So they've gone up 10 grams. Not a heck of a lot, but it's still dirtier. It burns dirtier, more emissions than the older cars. So all these advances and everything you're seeing, I think it might be added weight. I think the
Maybe,
newer
yeah.
cars weigh more. They may be insulated more. I don't know.
Right.
You guys have an opinion on that one?
Yeah, my Dodge is. I was surprised because it was almost 5,600 pounds, which I
Yeah.
was surprised. I mean, it's
Yeah.
only a 1,500.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
maybe.
a lot of cars are getting heavier, but then also a lot of the engines are getting bigger too, because everybody wants more power, and then they're, the other part of the government's trying to choke you down on
Right.
restrictions of gas mileage, but then everybody wants more power, so
There you go.
bigger cubic inches
Yeah, they
definitely
want
give
more
you
power.
more emissions.
Okay. So we got 2 minutes? Okay. So let's talk about this. You guys are familiar with Baldwin Motion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Joel Rosen, who founded Baldwin Motion up in New York, died in Delray Beach, Florida, on October 9th after battling bladder cancer,
Wow.
just 2 weeks shy of his 84th birthday. Now, Rosen started the business in Brooklyn, New York. Mike, you live right near there, right?
Yeah. But then they moved to Baldwin. It's Baldwin, Long Island, actually.
Okay.
And they had some nice Camaros out there.
Well, they were
Chevelles, they
supposedly the fastest
ones they
you could
came
buy
out.
from a dealer,
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
And between them and then what the Camaros were Nicky Camaros too, right? Then that was a big thing back then too.
Yeah, they did Corvettes and
They
stuff.
did Corvettes too.
And I painted a Corvette, a Baldwin Motion design. The guy wanted,
Oh, yeah?
I wanted this Baldwin. I'm like, what?
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
You showed me, I'm like, okay.
I never liked the Baldwin Motion, the
Well,
stripes on them. I never liked
And
it.
I
thought
think
they
the
were ugly.
Corvettes had a big wing on it. Didn't it have like a little thing in the back there?
This one didn't have a wing
Didn't
on
have
it, but it had a. Yeah, I thought the paint design was pretty cool.
Right.
Compared to-
Okay, we got to go on break,
All
guys.
right, there we go.
We're going to go on break. We're Classic Car Radio, Vero Beach. Thank you for listening. We'll be back with another half hour of exciting stuff as far as we're concerned. And stick around.